Apocalypse Gaming.
Hey there folks, Happy New Year to you and hope Santa was good to you as well. So here we have another one of my Dreadball teams. This time it's the Crystallans. The name kind of gives away that the secrets of the race are made from crystal. So to try and represent that, Mantic actually sculpted these guys in blue translucent plastic, as you see. So these guys themselves are one of the sculpts of the Jacks. The team itself is made up of just Jacks and guards, no strikers in this team. So there's 2 different sculpts for the Jacks and 3 different sculpts for the guards. So first off up, as we say, is what the first sculpt for the Jacks. So now we have the alternate sculpt for the Jacks. I don't know if it stands out on the actual camera or not, but there's a spot colour of red being added to all the model's eyes, and then on the Dreadball gloves and all the Jacks as well we've got the red, which I'm pretty sure you'll see that one. So that's these guys, nothing really much else I can say about them, so let's jump on and look at the next set of sculpts. So then, this is the first of the poses for the guards, of which there's 3 different sculpts. The guards have got an awful lot more of the planet infused or fused into their body structure, giving them more armour. So it's a nice wee way of making them look a lot more bulky, which I quite like. So hopefully you're liking them. Next up we're going to show you the next sculpt for the guards, funnily enough. So that's us on to our next pose. As we can see, it's still following that heavy duty structure compared to the original Jacks. Paint job wise, I hope you guys like these. Again, I've went for a sort of normal tabletop standard that I try to do. Personally, I hate how they've turned out. I really don't like what I've done. But the family like them and I want to get through the stuff as fast as possible, so I'm not going to be stripping them. I'll live with them. It just somehow hasn't turned out the way I envisaged them turning out, although to be fair, hate's probably a strong word, is a beginning to grow on me. So again, feedback's appreciated. Always like to hear what you guys think of it, and if you don't like it, tell me. If you do like it, don't. If you feel there's something I've done different, again, let me know. So let's jump on to another one of the sculpts. So this is the last of the poses for the guards. Of the 3 poses, I think it's my favourite, and of all the poses, it's possibly my favourite overall of the Crystallans. I just like that big crystal fist punch type thing. It's almost as if it's growing out of it, like a rapid growing crystal formation as it comes in to punch. That's how I visualised it. Whether that's what the sculptor went for, I don't know, but that's exactly what I see. It's almost as if they can change their crystalline structure at will, is how it feels almost. And they went in for a punch and boom, it's growing out, almost ice blast type wise, etc. So again, give us your feedback, tell us what you think. If you got a favourite sculpt, and we'll jump on and show you the last of the sculpts, which is the prones. So of all the prones that I've explored so far with the various different teams I've shown you, I think this is the prone I like the least. I think I'd prefer had they went with the Jacks for the prones on this one, and we saw more of a crystalline structure rather than as heavy the rocky, earthy type planetoid structure that's been fused onto the bodies. It would have possibly added better to the storyline, I feel. But they're still a nice enough sculpt. I just think of all the sculpts that we've so far went through, I think it's possibly the poorest. So overall, tell us what you think. It's a team that, as I say, I thoroughly wanted to paint, and then when I got painting them I thought, oh, I'm not liking where I'm going with this. One of the things that I did find a bit difficult was, because you're not priming, I was painting with such a thick paint compared to what I'm used to painting with. It felt like I was back in the 90s when I used to paint with sludge almost, compared to how I paint now, which is like a watery, milky type mixture. So it was a bit different just trying to get a paint to stick. Probably been better varnishing them first before painting, but I didn't. You live and you learn. I just went straight onto the raw plastic, and if I'd put a varnish on it, it might have just allowed it to stick a wee bit better. There will be a how I painted it video coming up. The pearlescent look, I'm not going to tell you how I did it, not until you get to the how I painted video. So if you want to know
how that pearlescent look was achieved across the entire body of the entire body of the miniatures. You'll need to wait for the how I painted it video. Na 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 na. So, thanks for watching, folks. All the best to you. Take care. Bye for now.
Apocalypse Gaming.